Sorry about that. Hello, everybody. I know a Friday night stream. Well, some of you might be thinking it's a really late stream, depending on where you are. But for me, it's not that late, but it is a Friday night stream, which must mean that I decided to stream after I got off of work at some point where it was still sun out. Basically the truth is that I'm starting to get the hang of working, so my energy levels are where I can do this. So, anyway, so this is week 6 of me working there full time. I trying to think. Sorry. Okay, and I just lost my train of thought. There it goes. Bye bye. Don't you just hate it? That's just appear, then disappear, and then appear again. What is up with that? Oh yeah, I remember where I was going with. Kind of a rough week. Kind of a rough week. But we're going through growing pains over here. So. Alright. So, what are we gonna do today? Here. Well, tonight, but whatever. Who cares? Time zones. Time. Time is a relative thing, isn't it? I don't know how that goes. But, right. We are gonna do Tell Me Why, Chapter 2. Okay, so, for those that did not catch the last two streams, we were catching up on, well, we were finishing Chapter 1. Note, I've already played this. I just haven't streamed it, so I have to go through it again from a different point of view. Because this was the first time I did it before I was working. Now I'm streaming it as somebody who is now full-time working, so I have a different perspective on the same thing that I play. So, anyway. So I'm going to do a bit of lore recap. Okay? So we got two twins. A pair of twins. We got Allison, we got Tyler. Now, note, Tyler used to be known by Ollie, who was a woman, so they used to be identical twins. Tyler transitioned as a man. Allison was the supportive sister, which is awesome. Things happened in the past, like, so the time this happened, their tragic past, or the trauma that happened, was 2005. 10 years later, it's 2015, and, well, I want to move on from the past. Just say, bye Felicia, bye Tyrone, see you later, never. Wait, see ya, never. Basically, they're gonna start somewhere in Juneau. They're gonna start fresh, start new, forget about the past, and just move on. That's what they want to do. Move on. First thing gotta do, sell the house. What, the house that they haven't been back to since that night. What night? The night their mother got killed. Now, note, in the game, we think Allison killed her mother to protect her brother, Tyler, who was still Ollie at the time. But I'm going to say it was Tyler for the sake of present and in-game. Don't mind me. That is my cat walking in. Yes, my ever chatty cat. However ironic that statement is. Roxy, would you like to say hi to my viewers? Yes, please note that this is my cat, who is a tort. See? She might pop in and out every now and then. I thought I closed the door all the way. Clearly not. Anyway, back to lore recap. So basically, Tyler got a haircut as the first step to transitioning to being Tyler, to being a man. Decided to show to their mother, who was not in the best mental state at the time. Like, one look, you could tell she was needing some therapy. Well, they all could have probably that night. But my point is that she needed some help badly. So badly enough to where she was pointing a shotgun at her own child. And they thought it was because Tyler was transitioning to being a man instead of a woman. Well, 10 years later, cleaning out some stuff in the house, finding a bit of things scrambled around, turns out that was not the case, and that left with a whole boatload of questions for Tyler. Which makes sense. I mean, if you thought your mother was going to kill you and then you find out, oh yeah, they weren't? Yeah, that leaves a little bit of a problem. As in, a boatload of questions that need answering, and we were just like, ready to get answers, ready to start. I mean, it's not like they can talk to their mother as much as they like. Kind of a problem. So, they decided to get answers at the people that were closest to their mother. Starting with Tessa, the store owner. Well, one of them anyway. Well, I like to think that they run the business together, I think. So, I'm gonna get some water. Sometimes I think my thoughts in my mouth, I talk really fast where my thoughts can't keep up. So I need to take a breath. As a lot of us should. Alright. So Tessa is a bit religious, meaning that's gonna cause a little bit of awkwardness. We're gonna go with that. And also, Tessa knew something about that night, but wasn't talking, so one of the things that twins had they thought they did not, or thought they made up, was their voice, which is a power, a psychic power they have, that they can talk to each other in their minds, share each other's memories, and see them as wherever they are. So it's, I say psychic because it has a lot in one. So one of the psychic abilities is being able to feel something in a place. So some people with psychic powers in the past in media have been able to do that. There was an anime that was based off of a video game. This guy had this psychic ability to touch an object and see to its past, but minus the touch part and go off of feeling, and you get pretty much what Tyler and Allison have. They can share each other's memories and different perspectives of that, which makes sense because they both were separated for 10 years, so they have different ideas of the same thing. Which they don't really understand why they have different perspectives of the same thing, but I do. It's because they're two different mental states. Yeah, two different state of minds. You could probably tell just from maybe the past VODs or maybe just seeing through the game. But yeah, Tess pretty much confessed that she suggested something that may not have been to Tyler's liking. Yeah, that's not exactly great. Which led to lots of awkward conversations. That's okay, Rosie. I understand. Where was I? Oh yeah. So, after after talking to Tess and getting some stuff at the store, next up, the police station. No, they were not going back to the scene of the crime or wherever. They were just going there because Allison and I'm guessing Tyler, I would hope that, otherwise, I got even more of an issue with this guy. Chief Brown adopted Allison, which I hope he adopted Tyler as well. I would think that would be the case. I hope that is the case. Boy. Basically, there's some tension between Chief Brown and Tyler for various reasons, but mainly because Chief Brown kind of caused like 7 years of separation by not having Allison visit Tyler while he was in Fireweed. 3 years of. But Tyler also kept her away for 3 years while he was transitioning as in physically. So that makes sense. She's still salty. She was still salty about it, but to be fair, uh, I would totally want him to go through that, so that way I could just see him happy. I don't like to deal with conflict, especially if it's not personal, not intentional. Anyway, right, and basically there's some tension there, and that's pretty much all I can remember. So we'll see how this goes. I just need to pull up the game and hope the audio works well. Anyway. I'm thinking of that line. I don't go blah blah blah. Oh my gosh. I just find that funny. I don't go blah blah blah. I'm, uh, just give me 1 second. I just want to see my chat while I play. Cool. You're gonna probably see my camera a bit. Sorry. Okay. Cool. Yeah, just have my water next to me. Okay. Still trying to get myself situated for stuff. Oh, there are actually 3. They're just really long chapters. So, I don't blame you if you think it's 6, because I was thinking of splitting them up that way, because they may take long.
Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, there lived a pair of crafty goblins.
The crafty goblins did everything together, until one day, when darkness overwhelmed the big wooden house in which they lived.
Blamed for the darkness, Brother Goblin was forced to leave the forest, while his sister had to stay behind.
"10 years later, they were finally reunited, and together, they decided to confront the darkness in the big wooden house.
Sorry about that. I totally forgot. I did not switch screens. I am terrible. Luckily, it didn't save, so continue this again. Take 2. I know. I'm sorry, Rosie. I'm sorry, people. Well, check that off of first time
Once upon a time, in a
streamer
deep
list.
and ancient forest, there lived a pair of crafty goblins.
The crafty goblins did everything together.
The art is so worth it to go back to. Trust me.
Until one day, when darkness overwhelmed the big wooden house in which they lived.
Blamed for the darkness, Brother Goblin was forced to leave
Exactly.
the forest, while his sister had to stay behind.
Years later, they were finally reunited, and together, they decided to confront the darkness in the big wooden house.
Though they sought the help of their friends in the forest, they found that no one wanted to delve into the long-gone past.
This is how the goblins found themselves alone in the woods, trying to discover why darkness had submerged the big wooden house.
Ooh, that's creepy. That is super creepy. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's a thing like the Mad Hunter. It's their kind of lore within lore. If that makes any sense. And the creepy part about that is he's the smile in the background. That's him. Yeah, that's all kinds of unsettling. Ooh.
Tomorrow we should play Compass and North Star in the woods.
Be sure to wear your hat then.
You be sure to wear your hat.
Oh no. Oh no.
All right, who wants ice cream?
Me!
Eat up. Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling.
Oh, I know what that.
And as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone. And with it, the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient...
Sorry. I can actually tell you. Because I think they answered this one in the last one. If not, it's kind of a trivial thing. But mint. I think it's mint chocolate chip. Which is interesting. I don't know if there's like a thing for like a psychological thing of like choices of flavors or something. That would be kind of interesting. But yeah, definitely. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to do something and it's not working. Oh well.
blood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure. And her title.
I don't like that story. There were no goblins, and it was depressing.
We won't read it again.
I love you, Mom.
Not me. Just kidding.
Ouch.
Love you, Mom.
Mwah. I love you too. Sleep well and dream, my
Yes.
doves.
I'm more of a cookies and cream person myself. By the way, it's kind of super creepy that the mom's
Ollie?
skin is kind of a little greenish. That does not make it any great. I need to sneak in for some more ice cream.
What a waste.
Oh, never mind. Cookies and cream, yes. Especially if you put Oreo in it.
Allison! Ollie? Allison, help!
No, the mom isn't the goblin. She's actually referenced as the princess. It actually was pretty obvious. From my point of view, anyway. I mean, why would you put, like... I'll explain later. I think she may have just forgot to put it in the fridge.
We need to call for help. Allison. I killed Mom. I killed her.
Oh gosh. Family secrets. Oh boy. Nothing comes from those two words. Well, there are good secrets, but yeah, family secrets. Don't know about that. Don't know about that. Well, this is kind of weird. Yeah. The first two streams before were chapter 1. I just broke them apart because I was too tired the first time I did that. Now now we're on chapter 2. See how long we can get through this time. At least the game gave us a recap. Yeah, and I was like kind of stressing. First stream was more like I was streaming on a Sunday and I was worried I wasn't gonna get to work the next day, so I try not to stream on Sundays anymore. I try to stream on Saturdays so I don't have to stress out about it. So I'm trying to stream on Friday nights when I can. If I can. I think all the ice cream talk is making me hungry. Yeah, she does. They both do. By the way, the music is great. bitch.
You doing all right?
I thought coming here would be closing a chapter of our lives, you know?
And instead, we've spun off a whole miserable prequel trilogy. Okay. No. We're not letting ourselves do this again. Come on, up. Mind-numbing labor's a great way to forget your troubles.
Can't we just have coffee instead?
No. On your feet, soldier.
Tyler is a mood. Tyler is in my mood.
Let's take a break from packing and sort out the furniture. If we get enough done, I'll drive you into town and buy you a gallon of ice cream.
Oh, I might have spoiled
Mint chocolate
that.
chip, 2 gallons. Let's do this.
Told you it was a trivial thing. Oh, that's the reason why their mom is that's their mom's room.
Goblin face is keep, dollar sign is donate or sell, and trash can is, well, trash. By the way,
Okay, so that door I'm pointing to, that's the mother's room. And if you pay really close
I
attention,
cleared
it
out
has
most
the
of stuff out of
princess
the
logo
bathroom
on
this
it.
morning, but I left you the toilet.
How very generous of you.
Oh my gosh, Tyler. I love Tyler. I want a whole game of Tyler. I'm not even kidding. Rambu did like a whole playthrough of this game, and it made me, I didn't see it, but I saw it, and I saw this game that was free on June. I'm like, hey, I'm giving it a shot.
Everywhere I look, there's just stuff, stuff, and more stuff.
Mary and the Magpie.
Sorry, that really caught me. What type of thing? Oh, and Benny, you're talking about the door thing. Yeah. That was a puzzle in the first chapter. And the moment Allison mentioned it was linked to their stories, I was already having a theory about their book, which I can bring up like this. This is their book of stories, like, holy crap. By the way, it's not... I'll give you one example, this one. 1, 2, 3. Like, at least 3 pages. If not 4. 1, 2, 3. There. Now, I read through all of these. All at once, obviously. That's like a lot of lore. Like, seriously, this is just the book of lore. One of the Minecraft channels, one of the Minecraft people is gonna be like, this is the book of lore. I can think of 2 different books that actually write equivalent to lore, but that's another thing for another time. Yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Holy shit, that's a lot of... Like, I would love to know the writers of this game. The writers of this game went through so much. And, like, lots of these are linked to puzzles. And I read through a lot of these. Like, pretty much all of them. And every single one has, like, something. Like, either one of the twins made it. See? This is one of the twins. And... what's the twins again? This is, their mother's doing. I like to think anything with OA is the twins, and anything that doesn't have OA is actually their mother, because they kind of just made the book of series together. They're not that long. The princess party was actually linked to the puzzle, and even the picture had it, and it was a riddle, which is basically answering the question of who gave which gift, and it doesn't say specifically in it. I'll read this one again, mainly because this is going to be important later, and this is only because I've played this before. The Princess Party. Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, the princess was melancholy, because it was the 1-year anniversary of when she had run away from home. Yeah. Okay. Sensing her sadness, her forest friends showed up at her door. They were headed by the pelican, pious and attentive and organized by Moose, stalwart and farsighted. The old bear was there, with his claws so sharp, as well as the big frog, prattling away. Even the haughty muskrat, mostly came out at night, had come. The bear invited her to ride on his back, promising no wolf would hurry her path. And then the animals led her to a fairy glen, where a fabulous party had been prepared. There was a buffet of seafood the pelican had served from her never-emptying beak. The air was filled with winking fairy lights the moose had arranged after clouds filled the sky. And the gregarious frog mixed up fizzying drinks. Only the muskrat had done nothing in particular, mooching off of everyone else's hard work. The princess had a very good time at her party. Such a good time that she forgot to say thank you to any of her friends. Noticing this, the fairies devised a bit of mischief. When the princess went to open her gifts, she found 3 identical boxes at the edge of the glen. Puzzled, she turned back and gasped the entire party had vanished. Because you have taken your friends for granted, called the naughty fairies, we have hidden them from you. We like games. Guess who has given you each of these presents, and you'll get your friends back. The princess opened the first box. Inside, there was a torch, which was lit, revealed the truth. Inside, there was a torch, which, when lit, revealed the truth. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure I don't get lost in the woods. When it's dark, and I always see right from wrong, which of my friends would give me a gift like that? I don't know what I was doing. She opened the second box. Inside there was a magic sword, which would leap right out of the bearer's hand to defend them. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure that I'm protected if I'm ever under threat. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? She opened the third box. Inside there was a bag of coins that always provided money, if it was something the bearer truly needed. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure that I have money to buy food. I'm hungry, and clothes when I'm cold. Which one of my friends would buy me a gift like that? The princess thought about her friends and then smiled certainly. Fairies, she said, I may have been thoughtless, but I appreciate that all my friends have given to me. Let's try that again. I may have been thoughtless, but I appreciate all that my friends have given to me, and all they have done for me. She gave her answers, and vexed fairies were forced to restore the party in a flash of colorful light. One by one, she gave the animals a hug and thank them for the presents, the party, and all they had done to help since she moved into the forest. And that's how the princess celebrated her first anniversary in the woods. I haven't done a bit of voices in a while. Yeah. I can't really help it, but it means I know what to expect. Yeah, I read the stories and I could tell whenever the mother's stories are put, they have a bit of like a personal touch. Which, when the kids do it, they have a bit of whimsical or some kind of lessons. Which is different in how someone that is more grown up writes to how a child would. And that is fascinating to me, and I could talk about this all night if I want to. But, why are we looking back here? Oh yeah, I remember. I was finding it funny about the whole stuff thing earlier. Yeah. By the way, if you're wondering why I was laughing earlier, it's kind of just something I have experience with of emptying things in houses from a while back. And I just think it was super funny because it's super relatable. We're rambling, but who cares? Oh, what's funny is they don't like Marianne, their own mother, so that just having that trash, that's funny. Tyler deserves the world. Like, seriously. I'm not even kidding.
Crummy table and wobbly chairs.
Shift.
A nice tablecloth could hide the stains.
Tablecloth? Ooh, fancy lady. Oh. Oh, God. What's that smell?
Ancient appliances, you are staying here. Although, that oven looks in okay enough shape.
No way. We are not moving the oven.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Worth it. Worth it.
You're doing a great job.
Thanks?
Oh, Tyler's gonna hate me for this. You know what? It's worth it. It's so worth it. It's so worth it. I'm not even going to lie. She is pretty, actually. I love this read button because I can't tell you how many times in a game I've had to do, if you're looking at my camera, do this. Get all close and personal with a screen just to see what people have written down. Alliteration. Keep who? Tyler? Of course I chose to keep them together. I am a person that believes in family. And after what they went through, I refuse to separate them. Yeah, literally lifesaver. Like, games, game developers, get onto this. Get on board with this. Know the struggle that all of us deal with. And I don't even wear glasses, so that tells you how much, just, whoa, what is going on over here? Oh, I know what it is. This is cute. This is their little, memory thing. Okay.
Ooh, what's that smell? Smells like delicious garbage. Ooh, yes, delicious indeed. Or could it be Stinky Pants Sam? Oh, Stinky Pants Sam!
Come on now. Sam got that smell getting a skunk out of our barn. Be nice.
A skunk? What did you do to her? Is she okay?
Sure is. She just went hunting for food and couldn't get back out. All she needed was a little nudge to get her on her way.
Sam Kansky, hero of skunk kind.
I remember being super impressed by him, and it made me want to be a wild animal superhero too.
Is that one of the reasons why you became a ranger? Tyler?
Allison, I asked you to clean up the coffee table 3 times already.
Oops.
Sorry.
I forgot.
Sheesh. To be fair, I have like
All right, I'll clean it up.
I have
Thanks.
a problem with cleaning stuff
While
up
you
too.
do that, I'll check out the furniture.
It's just
I'm guessing
hard.
you want to keep the coffee table?
Yes.
Yeah. Is that okay?
Sure. I'm not really planning on bringing furniture to Denali. And if I need a base in Juneau, you'll have all the furniture I need.
How very non-committal of you. All right, I'll keep it.
This is gonna be worth
I
it.
really like that armchair.
It'll look sharp next to your tree stump nightstand.
I'll be the most stylish mountain man ever. But I was actually thinking it should go in your library.
Library? We may not even have a living room.
I have faith in you.
Maybe it'll be salvageable with a deep clean?
And finally, I hate to say it, but the couches get a one-way ticket to the dump.
No protest here. I think I have permanent knee damage from a decade of bumping into the corner of those damn things.
Well, then that's it for the living room. You are relieved from your duties.
I still need to clean up the table, Tyler. Sheesh. Just for that, I'm going to ignore you. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Google just decided to convene to the conversation. I just thought that was weird.
Are you gonna keep doing that?
Yes, Tyler, just to spite you. No. I'm gonna play this part of the game. Oh, that's funny. Google wanted attention as well. Oh my gosh, it's like one of my kids at work. It's always like, teacher, 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 teacher. By the way, the kids always mix up all the teachers' names. Well, the younger ones.
Ugh, gross stain is gross.
What happened?
Some unfortunate spillage that brought about the end of indoor tea parties. I hid the stain with my toys, forgetting that they would eventually be picked up.
Brilliant move, Ronan.
I was so afraid that Marianne would ground me for the rest of my life.
But she didn't, right?
No. I remember her saying that sufficiently adventurous play ensures that accidents will happen, and that it wasn't a big deal. But still, no more tea parties inside.
Am I the only one that finds that phrase a little weird? Like, I get it, she was accepting and all, but something just feels
That's
very
a nice
off.
face.
I wonder if my horse figurine is still in there.
You're what now?
You know, my blue toy horse. With the kind of melted face. The one you stole from me.
What? That never happened.
Yeah, it did. I won it at that little Halloween carnival they had at the school every year. You grabbed it and hid it in the pot. Then when I tried to get it back, you said there was a snake inside too.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. I think I remember the snake part, but you didn't win that horse. I did. And you were crying because you hadn't won anything, so I gave it to you.
That makes no sense. Why would you hide it if you gave it to me?
Because kids are kids?
I think the words you're looking for are compassionate, sister. Okay, the toys eventually being picked up. It depends on, like, the place. But the phrase of, like, whatever play leads to, like, accidents or something. That sounds a little too something. I don't know. Something just feels very weird about it. Plus, it makes no sense to my brain. My brain's just like, what the heck are you talking about, woman?
I guess it's finally time to take these pictures down.
Yeah. Still deciding what to do with them.
I mean, most of them are pretty happy memories.
I guess.
You look cute here.
That's not me. I mean, it is, but
not really. I get it.
it's just weird. Seeing myself like that again. Damn. Didn't think a picture could throw me like this anymore.
Has therapy helped at all?
Oh, yeah, definitely. My therapist really heard me when I said I was a guy. And she helped me get ready for the reactions I'd get, you know? It's dealing with other people that's been way harder than figuring myself out. At the end of the day, being able to look in the mirror and see Tyler, that's made the biggest difference. Which is why I'm scheduling my top surgery as soon as we sell this house. No more putting a binder on every morning. God, that sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, totally. Just so you know, I'll be there to help out when you do. Whatever you need.
Thanks.
Alright. What's your verdict, Ronan?
You know what? I'll keep a few. To remind us how far we've come.
And the winner of the Best Sister Award goes to Allison. Like, supportive sibling. Pogs in the chat. I don't know what else to say after that. I just think that's awesome. What the heck is this picture?
Oh man, I love this one.
Why do I look so pissed? I remember loving this.
Maybe because Marianne was sticking a camera in your face?
Come on, smile like Allison.
Lovely.
Come on, honey, smile like Allison.
Hold up your fish.
It's not my fish anymore. Allison stole it.
Yeah, don't worry about
My
that.
sister, the fish thief.
You were just being bratty.
Was I though?
Yes, all I did was help clean it when we were out on the porch. Eddie had to force you to share.
I don't really... I'm not like a family-friendly channel because while I practice trying not to swear a lot because I don't want to get into too much of a bad habit at work, I don't really care that much when people swear. It's just more comforting that I'm in more of a that I separate my work and my personal life. That makes any sense, so don't worry about it. Best sister slash fish thief. Yes! That's her title. Best sister, MVP, fish thief.
What to do with this?
Hey, Allison, come take a break with me.
Tables are expensive. And besides, this one's an Allison and Tyler original.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I get that. The best thing, if you're working with kids and it's like your first week, pro tip is practice not swearing and find like creative ways to like just cover up swear words. You'd find it be more fun to cover up swear words than actually swearing. And who knows, you might make it funny that way. Luckily, I haven't swore in front of the kids, but I have swore at work while I was on my break. And I kind of just said, yeah, I need to practice not swearing. So, it's mostly to train your brain to be used to not swearing a lot. So that way it doesn't flip out too often.
What's this doing down here? Is that gum?
Ew.
Ugh. I guess that was probably me.
Hey, clean freak. You want coffee?
Starting the fire again?
Yeah, I'm gonna boil some water. You want something to drink?
Coffee.
Would you rather have instant coffee or instant coffee?
Nah, sorry. I'm more of a tea person. Get it? Tea. As in,
How long have you been waiting to make that joke?
longer than I'm willing to admit.
I am so glad Eddie came through on the caffeine.
Shh, did you hear that?
The Ice King is sending us a warning.
For your punishment, said the Ice King, you shall be banished from the forest. And if you dare come back before the new moon, you
Same.
shall feel my anger in your gut. Hear it in the wind. Whoosh!
Do you think the Ice King would really react that way? He may be intimidating, but he's always fair and never mean.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Maybe he tells the goblins to help the people they hurt instead?
Great idea, sweetie. Why don't we think about it at dinner? I'll put everything away for safekeeping while you go wash your hands.
Can you put them in the binder so they don't get stained?
Of course.
Okay. A lot of people might hate the fact that I'm pausing a lot, but I don't care. My stream, my rules. Kind of the my house, my rules thing. Anyway. I really love the fact that she is supportive of their creativity, but this is kind of what I mean by the writing styles are different, because Allison has a different point of view than what her mother thinks, which is interesting. Also, yes, I love that joke. I really, really do love that joke. Especially since I work with kids a lot, and that was so funny.
I still think my dark and twisty version was better.
We put so many hours into that book.
Yeah. Our binder was full of extra drawings and incomplete stories. Think they're all still in the kitchen drawer?
We should go take a look.
They would be there. Oh, look. It looks like
Come
a
check
folder.
this out. Allison's first drafts. Right. Because I didn't contribute at all.
Come on. I know you did. I can't believe she kept all these.
You'd think putting them on the fridge for a couple of weeks would have been enough.
You know how we thought of ourselves as the goblins? Did you ever get the sense that maybe Marianne was the princess in the stories?
Yeah. She called her...
Okay, did anyone else see that the bear drawing that she's holding says Ollie at like the bottom right corner of that paper? And Ollie is Tyler. So, I'm gonna say this in confidence. Tyler, you did contribute. Marianne just was Marianne, who needed, obviously, therapy. Lots and lots of therapy.
bedroom the princess's sanctum, and she was all alone in the woods, in this house, until we showed up.
She was. Alone, but with a few friends who helped her along the way.
What are you doing?
Research. So, if Marianne was the princess, then who were all the rest?
And here we go.
Oh, come on. Humor me.
Oh, yeah, there is no doubt about it. Marianne was a toxic parent. Like, if you want to know what a toxic parent looks like, she is Toxic Parent 101. Despite the fact that, yes, she was trying to be supportive and everything. At the same time, she was still being toxic, so, no sir, no ma'am, no beef, no ham. Sorry, but, I'm not about that. Nope. Sorry, you can keep your toxicity and throw it into the bin of toxic waste. Anyway. Fun story is, when I first played this, I was very surprised that this actually came up. Because before this point, I literally was just looking at the stories, kind of enjoying and entertaining myself with all the stories, the connections, and everything, because there's a lot of, like, world-building elements into a story, and there's, like, deep clues in there if you know what you're looking for, especially in a mystery game. That's kind of helpful if you have, like, the tools, you know what you're looking for. I knew that there was something important in that book as a writer myself. I've written stories. First thing I wrote was something based off of my own imaginary world that I'm still trying to figure out how to write. I've written a few poems, so I know how world building and storytelling works. So I knew immediately there was something in this book telling me something is important. When, like, the first book, so here, let me show you. This story talks about her running away. And the only person I can think of was, like, Marianne. And Marianne is the princess, so the princess is if it's her life. Anything with the princess tells me about her life specifically, which is very subtle, and you wouldn't think about it, but it is there. Okay, night. It'll be here when you need it. Yeah, I'll be uploading I upload all of my streams onto YouTube so you guys can check them out. Please do. I already have a playlist of this particular game in my VODs. Not my VODs. Well, yes, my VODs, but in my channels. So you guys can check it out. Thank you, Rosie. Oh, there you are. Yep. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So yeah, this story, tells me about her life. So I was already, and the story right here was saying, oh yeah, who gave which gift? Which led me to believe it has to connect to her friends, linking to these people, so it's kind of like each of these have a specific thing related to them. Which made me further think they're all connected to her in some way. So they're all connected to Marianne's life. So who was the person that would give a torch of truth? The torch of truth and the magic sword were confusing. Because I thought the torch of truth would be the bear because he was carrying, but actually, it's the sword. The, fire is the moose, because the truth, and he's still worth all that. This was actually easy because Pelican is super giving, which means, of course, the Pelican would give money. And the fact that the game itself led to this point where we have to actually tell who is who. I already knew right away who was who. Like, it was so easy. Because I basically had to do that for the first puzzle. So, if you don't know how to do this puzzle, I'm gonna tell you. So, do this. Remember. Okay. Now, that's Tessa. That's Sam. In the back, that is Eddie. Okay? Now, okay, so the Pelican was super giving. The Moose is Stillworth, meaning that he was helpful to the goblins learning how to fish and everything. And the bear is super protective. See what I mean? Ollie's right there. In the bottom right corner. Called it. Oh yeah. Again. Holly was the artist. Of course. So.
You done?
No. Not done. Okay, so let's start with Sam. Let's start with the bear. It would be super protective and probably obsessive. Sam. Because that doesn't describe Eddie. Eddie is nowhere near that. And Tessa, no, that does not describe her to a T. So the bear is fine. The Pelican. Super giving. There's only one person that is super giving between these three. And that is Tessa. Which means these two gotta switch.
You go here.
Because, yeah, Tessa and the Pelican were just super easy. I'm not even kidding. Like, literally, who is the most giving? The most giving person would be, like, a best friend. That's
You stumped?
basically the truth. They would be super giving. depending on the friend. They would either tell you straight out truth or fact. Honestly, the Pelican just gave me BFF vibes, basically. That's just how it goes. The Moose was just... what's the phrase? Wow, I am literally blanking on it. Yeesh. Basically, it was the only one left that Eddie could actually be connected to, and Eddie is Chief Brown. Now, if we remember from the police station, he's a bit strict and stern and firm, but also trying to be helpful at the same time, so that's what he does, and that's basically the Moose. So, I think these three are definitely... these three. It's kind of funny how I already immediately knew who was who, because of the fact that I knew earlier on, just from the connections of all their stories.
Pelican.
She was the most generous one.
Yeah, but there was always a catch.
I just want to hear their chat about each one.
Poor Moose. Really didn't do him justice.
Justice? Kind of ironic, huh?
Considering he was the lawful good one.
Too bad the law isn't really just. You done?
Reminiscing, Tyler.
The bear was the most helpful one. He was always around.
Stalking her?
What? No.
I mean, he was kinda always there. Lurking.
That's why I think there's a hint of realism. Always stalking. Sounds like one character. Lawful good, but the law isn't good. Yeah, that describes Eddie to a T. And the always generous one. That was pretty much dead obvious. Like, dead obvious. Okay. Alright, Tyler. Here you go. And this is how it's done.
All right. I think I'm done.
You sure?
How do you like them apples?
You know, I think you might be onto something. What about these guys? I don't see them being real-life people. Or this one.
The specific human attributes you have assigned to these forest animals are truly thought-provoking.
Indubitably.
I don't even know what the heck that was about. Why did you suddenly go British? Not that I don't mind, but seriously, that was a little weird. Give me a second. I need a moment. To collect my thoughts. And I also need to close the doors. Un momento. See? There I go. Okay. Yep. Still creepy. Still creepy.
Yep. Totally Marianne.
Why a princess, though? Why not a queen?
She hated authority.
Yeah. She'd have been a terrible ruler.
Sheesh. Sheesh. like some salt with it first? Sir? My gosh. I, I, I want someone. I am probably gonna clip. I should clip that. I should clip that. That was so good. Dang, that was so good. I love it. Man, that's salt. Man, that's salt.
Better hurry, or the Mad Hunter will catch us! We need to hide. This way. What's going on? I don't know. Is he here? Is he really here? I don't know. I'm scared. Go away! Yeah! Go back to the forest!
No. 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 Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh no. Oh no. Go
I
back
forgot
to
about
the
that.
pit from which you came.
We've been pretending he was there.
And then, suddenly he was.
That was the only time that happened, right? Allison? Wait. It felt way too real. It was...
Us. Pushing our imagination way too far.
Personally, I think it might be pushing your power a little too far, but that's
Great.
Okay.
Sam Kansky, Grandmaster of Bad Timing.
Or good
We're not
timing,
done with this
depending on-
conversation.
Bad conversation on bad timing on the conversation? Yes. Good timing as in probably weird bad scenario that could have happened? Good timing. Yeah, no, that is all kinds of creepy.
Morning, Sam.
Ahoy, goblins! I ran into Chief Brown, who said you were starting to clean up on the house this morning, so, I kind of figured you might need some supplies.
Thank you. That was very thoughtful.
Oh, also got something for you, Tyler. Every man needs a good knife. There you are.
Thanks, Sam.
Good. Good, yeah. Oh, and before I forget, for the lady of the house. It was her mom's favorite recipe. Still make it darn near every week. Think of her every time.
Thanks. But we don't have a stove. Still no electricity.
Oh, yeah. That fuse box is busted. Just another thing I've been meaning to put back together around here.
Where is it?
Oh my gosh, did you see the look on Tyler's face? Oh my gosh. I love Tyler. Tyler's a mood. Tyler's a mood. I want so much more Tyler. I want more Tyler. I never get tired of Tyler's point of view. I never do.
I can take care of it.
Oh, I don't doubt you can. But, I've been kicking this thing back to life for the last 20-some years. I'll give you a hand.
All right.
Boxes in the barn. Follow me.
We'll be right behind you.
Why not just replace the generator? Or get an infused box or something. I don't know. I know nothing of electricity. But I know that it's old and probably needs to be replaced sometime soon. So the electricity flows better. But what do I do?
Well, I guess old bears can learn new tricks.
Yep. Come on. Let's go get our electricity back on.
By the way, I'll probably tell you guys later. Feel free to chat if you want to.
So, how's school?
I graduated already. Outdoor studies.
Oh, outdoor studies, huh? Well, it's a good thing I came along when I did. You know, I built this here barn for your mama.
You really helped her out, huh?
Now, you know, just a few chores here and there. I was glad to help. Your mother, she... No. I can never bring myself to leave her high and dry. Anyways, let me find that darn key.
Wait, Sam. You have more of our keys?
Yeah. The one for the barn's called a railroad key. See, it's got this special tip that you can...
Fascinating. I'll take that off your hands now.
Well, I, figured I might still need to do some maintenance, so...
Sam.
Nope. We're good. Thank you.
Good
Fair
boy.
warning. Door's a bit temperamental.
Haven't you been taking care of this place? You didn't oil the doors?
What? You think I just hang out here all day or something?
Yes.
Here, son, give me
I
a
mean,
try.
seriously,
Good.
come
Hey,
on.
when you twist it as far as you
changed
can to
the
the
lock?
left, give it a nice little jerk.
Damn it.
No shit.
Okay.
Well, at least the door's open now.
Yeah, that's easy enough to fix. Now, that fuse box.
Oh, no. You and you are going to clean up your mess. I'll take care of the fuse box.
But I didn't do it.
I'm not asking. Go on.
As a teacher, I totally get this. Oh my gosh. You sometimes have to tell the kids several times over to do the same thing. And if they get into their fits, what I do is I give them a choice. Either the consequence or what I tell them to do. Such as go clean up your mess or a timeout. They don't really choose the timeout option for obvious reasons. So, yeah. I get this all too well. By the way, I'm kind of waiting to see if there's any, like, conversations that might spark up. So,
All right. Fuses go into plugs.
Look at what?
Should be easy enough.
Sam needs to be replaced.
Nah, just need to sand that part down. We could refinish the whole thing, but that's a lot of work for an old door.
by the way, this took me forever to figure out. Like, I'm not even kidding. Because I didn't look at these. You're looking at this puzzle? Look at the paper first.
Pass me that handle.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Oh, shit. Oh.
What happened? You okay?
Yeah, it's just a bum knee. I wrecked it playing ball.
Ball? Football? In college?
High school. Best damn fullback around. Well, till I got hurt.
Damn. That's rough.
Okay. And there's this. And we got a handy dandy read button. Marianne, I wrapped your electrical board. I gotta run. But in case you want to check out, careful not to overload the circuits.
Problem must be the latch.
No shit. It's covered in rust.
Nothing a little salt and lime can't fix.
Salt and lime. It's a door latch, not a bottle of cheap tequila.
Sure could go for a margarita right about now.
A margarita? Really?
Hey, sometimes old Sam likes to feel fancy.
Well, at least you're mixing it up. Yeah, to use 15 AMP fuses for the garage. AMPs total up to 120 AMP for the whole house. Same. P.S.
hold this.
Proud of myself for once
Take
I've
a look
respected
at
the...
this bin.
Shouldn't we get this cleaned up before we put it back together?
I just want to check something. Hey, You two got any, bear insurance?
What for? You and your gun are always around.
Oh, not always. And you can't fend off a bear with smart-ass remarks, you know?
Why not? Getting a gun, Sam.
Respect. I have respected the right of color coding. Each view should have the right color cable. That hold on. That PS line in the bottom.
Ugh, there's mold everywhere.
Yeah,
Don't stick your nose in
it's
there.
pretty
Like it's a goddamn
obvious.
day. Mildew's
See these
always
little
a problem with
wires?
stores. They're on the north side, so no sunlight.
You just need to
Sounds
know
like
which
the
is
builder
which.
really screwed that up, huh?
So the 15s
Hey,
are
now,
blue.
Watch yourself.
We just need to clean it with turpentine, right? And borax?
20s
Probably
are
a
yellow.
blow drag, too. I usually
Which
air out the bar as
leaves
much as I can.
30.
Oil in the spring.
Linseed?
Oh, hell no. That stuff's a hatchery for mold. Teak is what you want.
So, this is yellow, which means 20.
Let's try this one.
Then, we knew it had the 20.
See that little silver bit? It needs to be forced back onto the brass bit.
That's probably what was jamming it in the first place.
Probably so. You got a good head for this stuff.
Yeah, well, you're not the only person who used to fix stuff around here.
Yeah. Pretty much took an army to keep this place standing.
Okay, this is how it goes. Because the wires help figure out which views you have.
Don't budge.
So you don't need to do any
Is there any
fancy
3-in-1 oil in the
math
car?
or anything.
Nope. You'll have to
That
pick
was
some
my
up at the
first
back of the
mistake.
set. Anyways,
As
see how
probably many
loose the
others.
bolt is?
If you're playing this game and got to
Does
this
that mean
particular
we can't fix the
place,
Um,
just
Yeah.
look at the color-coded
So much for an easy fix.
wires and the fuses. Just match them. Just know which is which. So, pro hint. Red is 30, 20 is yellow, 15 is blue. Remember that. And then you get this.
Seems good.
Oh, lovely.
you damn fool.
Everything okay?
You two look like you got this all in hand, so, bye.
Poor Sam. Poor
What
Sam.
was that about?
Something you probably don't want to know about, Tyler.
Preda-Rep. What's that?
Wolf pee.
Ew, what?
Do not spill it on your shoes.
I sense a story.
Well, if by story you mean using it at fireweed to get rid of some rats, and then spilling it on my only pair of shoes, then yes. Hey, it was not funny.
Sure thing, B-boy.
Yeah, that sounds like something, I would hear in Avatar: Last Airbender.
Huh, look at this. I think this is where she made all her toys. She was so crafty.
And she could draw and write and take pictures.
She could have been an artist instead of just locking herself up out here.
Honestly, that's a big question. Why didn't she?
Toilet paper tubes, rope, cardboard.
Maybe a car? Ooh, or a tank.
I would love
Hey
to
there,
see
little
science
buddy.
try to prove that right.
Are you cooing at a spider? It had better be a tiny one.
Don't listen to the mean lady. You're an 8-legged beauty.
It's funny because at work, I tell the kids to leave the spiders alone. Mainly because they're like really good at catching little bugs that will annoy other people, including children. So it's one necessary evil for another. Not that spiders are evil. It's just spiders. Lots of spiders. Okay.
What are we gonna do with this wreck?
Take it apart and sell the scrap.
Be my guest, but it sure looks like a pile of junk to me.
Where you see junk, I see dollars. Oh man, I'm gonna put together the sweetest toolbox ever.
I wonder why Sam got so upset.
Oh, he probably forgot he was all out of bourbon.
Not cool, dude. Not cool.
Hey, that's not cool. Sam has a serious problem.
Sorry, it was a low blow. He really freaked out when he saw that gun rack. Remind me to take it down later. Allison, do you know who this is?
What did you find?
Do you know who that is?
Yeah, that's Carol, Eddie's mom. I've seen other pictures of her, but never this one.
Man, look at Brown. And Marianne. She looks really happy.
Can I?
Careful, the glass is broken.
Are you okay? It stings. Let's go see Mom.
But she'll get mad. We weren't even supposed to be here.
I know. Let's pause. What? Okay. For you YouTube viewers, you can basically just fast forward past, but sorry for those of you watching this live. I will be right back. In the meantime, enjoy my nice walk. Because, Issa need to go. But I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Let us continue.
I feel something strong. It's making my teeth tingle.
Ooh. Freaking the tingles. Okay. Boom.
Come on, it's gonna get infected. I don't want to. She said not to disturb her and Eddie. Where are you going?
Things were different when she was around. We were family, Eddie. How could you do this to me?
Shh.
Look, I had to make that call.
What were they talking about? I can't figure out what's going on.
I don't know, but I remember that whatever Eddie had to do, whatever that call was about, it was tearing him up.
Tearing him up? He was being a total cop, and Marianne got pissed and threw him out. Here, I'm gonna show you what I remember. There, by the house.
I had to make that call. I was just following the law.
Oh, yeah? And this little visit right here? What would the law say about this, huh?
Look, I didn't have to come out here, but I did.
You're a goddamn hypocrite. Get out of here!
Marianne.
I said get out! Out!
What? She didn't throw the picture at him.
You sure about that? He was being a complete dick.
How can you be sure? We were eavesdropping. We could barely see a thing.
What do you think happened then?
Look, I had to make that call. I was following procedure, what I'm legally required to do.
Then why are you here? Pretty sure this isn't procedure.
I wanted you to hear it from me.
Please leave.
Marianne, I'm sorry.
Please just go.
I still think Tyler's right on
Why do
this
we
one.
keep remembering the same things so differently?
It was a long time ago, and, well, memory's a tricky thing.
Wait, when did that happen?
I'm not sure. I think it was the exact same day she attacked you.
That's what I thought.
But Uncle Eddie said he hadn't seen Marianne for weeks.
Yeah, that was bullshit. And what was all that about following the law? What was he doing here exactly?
Breaking procedure.
He must have had his reasons for not telling us.
Look, I know he took care of you, but that doesn't make him incapable of lying.
I can't see him being that cold with Marianne, even if he was being a cop.
I mean,
probably
I
not
can.
Chris-
but who knows? I guess memory's a tricky thing, huh?
Honestly,
You're a goddamn hypocrite.
I'd rather pick Tyler's
Get outta
memory
here.
because I think
You're a goddamn
Marianne's more the angry type than the sad
Get
type.
out of here.
Plus, I think this might be more a psychological reason of her wanting to pretend things weren't too bad. Like, she didn't want to see the actual truth.
You're a goddamn hypocrite. Get out of here.
So this fits for me.
You're a goddamn hypocrite. Get out of here. Get off my property right now.
So, we agree. Brown came out here and bullied Mary Ann the same day she attacked us. And then lied about it. Now what?
We go and get a straight answer from him.
Right now?
Yes. I'll go get my car keys.
But what will these mountains of trash do without us?
Fuck the trash.
Yes. Spoken like someone who really wants to avoid moving the house, dealing with the house. Oh my gosh, I totally know what this. I know this feeling.
Man, I can't believe Brown lied. I mean, I may not be the guy's biggest fan, but he's always talking about the truth and the law and shit.
Do you have to be so happy about it?
What?
I know you've been waiting for something like this. Something that proves Eddie's an asshole. But gloating about it is really not cool.
Okay, I'm going to say this because in the playthrough I went through, I think she's interpreting this wrong. Okay, yes, it looks like gloating, but this is kind of more just realizing that I'm right about something. Finally, I'm right about something, and I'm happy about it. Was it the right choice to pick that moment? No. But I can understand his feelings all the same. Yeah, I can totally understand his feelings because I am an only child. But man, when I argue with my parents, it feels so good sometimes when you're just right about something. It just really does. So the fact that she's like, do you have to be so happy about it? Kind of makes me realize she really... Okay, yes, I get it. I'm kind of with Tyler on this one. He took care of you, but at the same time, he's still... I'm personally going to believe, and this is because I've seen the whole playthrough, but he kept secrets from her despite the fact that they were now a family. And honestly, I think he kind of needs... I don't know. I'm just gonna continue.
It's Tina. I gotta take this. Yeah, just a sec. I'm parking the car.
Guess I'll just go stretch my legs then.
No, just give me a sec. Okay, Tina, what's going on?
Hi, hon. I've got someone who is super interested in seeing the house.
Oh, that's amazing. When?
They're just in the area for a couple of days, so they'd like to come by day after tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not sure it'll be ready.
Hon, this guy is very motivated, but I know he's looking at other properties. It's not like you've had people breaking down the door.
I appreciate that, but we've kind of got a lot going on over here.
Did I mention it would be an all-cash offer?
It's not the right time.
A cash offer, Allison.
I'm sorry,
No.
but it'll be a total mess. I don't want to waste anyone's time.
Okay, well, you tell me when you're ready.
Huh. Well, I think I just made Tina's shit list.
I'm going to explain something, and I don't care if I'm pausing it. Mainly because I don't want, like, other cutscenes or whatever, like, other dialogue to come in while I'm talking, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. I picked no for a reason. realistically, I would not take that offer even if I could. Because even if it was ready, we would still be dealing with this fiasco. 2, why all cash offer? Why somewhere out in the middle of nowhere where practically no, like, there's too many variables? And the fact that she was highly insisting on it. Now, I get it, that's business and whatever. But I'm a family person. I'm a family woman. As you get it. I would rather deal with whatever is going on with my family first, get the house ready and prepared, and then do it. Because this feels way too soon, and realistically, wouldn't someone have checked in by now instead of just an all-cash offer, whatever this is? This feels way too out of the blue, and honestly, if we're gonna get this done, we're doing it right. Sorry, but Tina, I don't care if I made your S list. I'm going to put you on my B list because you're secondary compared to family right now. So yeah, it was a no-brainer. Like, oh hell no. I'm not about the whole all cash offer. Like, no, it feels like a bribe, and it angers me. It angers me. I literally do not care if it's an all cash offer. Like, you gotta respect my wishes, and the fact that I'm not someone to just throw money at. Because I'm not that desperate. Okay, I might be desperate, but I'm not. I have something called dignity and pride. And something called respect for my family's wishes. All the morning stuff, I really just like blah 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 blah. I know it's important, but in games, it's just like, why?
Dee and I did that trail a couple years ago. We drank ice-cold beers when we reached the summit.
I wonder if anybody's ever actually, like, drank beer on a hike. If you guys have done that, feel free to chat about it in the comments.
Whose votes are you looking to win out here, Tom? The Bears?
No, the nice cool air that whispers from time to time. Of course, the people that live out here. Maybe out of sheer desperation? Maybe the ghosts that live there? I think I know where it is. I just want to explore some more. Because I think this is the one place I can explore.
I'd love to be able to make something like this. Marianne was anxious about rocks falling on the road. She always assumed the worst would happen. In a few weeks, you'll be able to climb to the top of that waterfall with an ice pick.
Must be really freezing. Sorry. Yeesh. That yawn snuck up on me. gosh, look at this.
The artist really nailed this one. Dorian Key. Kinda rings a bell. Looks like you found a nice spot.
We've been here before, right? So, Tina?
Tina West, our realtor.
Oh, that Tina. What'd she need?
She had someone who wanted to see the house, but he could only come by day after tomorrow.
And you told her no?
Yeah. We need more time than that, to get things cleaned up and,
Thanks. But what if it's the only call we get?
And I guess we just grow old and lose our minds in that fucking house.
Sounds like a plan.
Wait. I got a better idea. Party house! It's a house where you can go parties at. And it's a nice place for... And it has a lake. Ice skating. Come on, guys. Party house. You know I'm right. Or... Airbnb? I don't know if that existed around that time. Hold on a minute. This thing called the internet. Might as well take advantage of the internet. First in 2015. Fun fact. Airbnb existed as far back as 2007. So, this basically fits the timeline. Airbnb, baby. Just saying. You could get a lot of real estate. You have a bit of real estate. You can literally turn it into an Airbnb and turn it into a nice place. Just saying. I mean, the location's nice. Honestly, it's a perfect Airbnb location.
So, before Tina called, we were talking.
Yeah?
I'm not happy your foster father fucked up.
Oh yeah? Because you sure sounded like it.
He hid information about Marianne.
I know! You just don't have to rub it in.
I get it. You're always gonna side with him over me.
Come on, that's not fair.
Then why do you keep doing it?
This town, these people, they're just memories to you. But it's my home, Tyler. My friends, my family. And as much as I want answers, I'd rather not lay waste to my entire life to get them.
I didn't come here to ruin your life, Allison. I just want some answers.
I know. That's why we're doing all this, right? Our hometown looks pretty picturesque from here, doesn't it?
You're way more attached to this place than you let on.
So, you really want to live somewhere super secluded like this? Alone in a cave, speaking for the trees?
I do. Is it really that hard to imagine?
Oh yeah? Who do you think's gonna come visit you out there, in the middle of nowhere?
Well, I was hoping you would.
You feeling that, Ty?
Yeah.
Okay, now you're the star and I'm the compass. Okay, and don't cheat. I know you were sending me fake hints last time.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
Okay, I won't do it again.
You were always accusing me of cheating.
Because you totally did.
It was a cool game. Guessing where you were just by feeling what you felt.
No one else could play it with us.
That was the beauty of it.
For real? You never wanted any other friends?
Nah, not really. I mean, we had each other. That was enough for me.
Loner guy.
So,
Interesting.
Not too disappointed I turned down our chance to be billionaires?
Nah, all that money would have made me soft. And I've spent way too many years polishing my edgy side. You were right to call me out earlier. I was being a jerk about Eddie.
I'm all for enjoying the wins as they come, but maybe not at the expense of my father figure.
I'll try my best.
Now to get the quote. This is the loudest snow I've ever heard. It's true.
Hey, look what I found. Aha! I knew it was still here.
I knew we'd been here before. We claimed it as part of the Ronin Kingdom.
And it still is. All it needs is a little update.
Yep.
What are you doing?
What I wanted to do back then, but I didn't have the guts. There, looking better already.
You're right. Way better.
A sign of change.
So, what's the plan?
I'm gonna try to stream the whole chapter, so this is gonna push through my limits.
You
But
go inside and calmly ask Eddie why he was there that day.
Alright.
calmly ask yourself. This isn't like a tea party, Allison. We could just say, "Oh yes, jolly good sir. Can you tell me why you were keeping secrets from us? I would kindly like to know about this over tea and cakes and possibly some coffee." For the adults, tea for the kids. I'm not sure if kids were allowed to have tea in the day, but I think that's funny. Anyway. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
Let's try to let him get his side of the story out, okay?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. I understand, Mr. Barrow. I'll be sure to let him know. Yes, I have it all written down. Have a good day, Mr. Barrow. Morning, Missy.
How do you get stuck working reception?
Rose called in sick this morning. I'm covering for her while I try to get my paperwork done. What are you doing here?
Just checking in with Uncle Eddie.
I'm guessing from the identical features that this is Tyler?
Tyler, Denise, Denise, Tyler.
Wilson, could you tell Officer Vincenzi that I'll be... Oh, good morning, Allison.
Hi, Uncle.
I'm gonna take Dr. Torres' statement. No need for Vincenzi to come back to the station.
He doesn't seem like he's in the best of moods.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but he's been a little off all day. Good luck.
Great. He has an excuse to brush us off. Hey.
He speaks. How's Delos treating you so far?
It's been good to see Allison.
She's been talking nonstop about you lately. I know she's happy to have you here. Hey, been meaning to say, Allison showed us that article you wrote for the Juneau Daily last year. You were spot on. The state needs to be giving way more money to youth centers. Fireweed was lucky to have you.
Thanks. I spent a lot of time fighting for more outdoor activities. Made some enemies in the administration over that one. But the first time those kids summited Mount Roberts, man, they were so proud. It felt great.
I know exactly what you mean. I volunteer sometimes with the JCE. Give lectures about police work, lead group talks when I can.
Wait, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, and I don't mean to preach, but the kids in those groups, be it Fireweed or the JCE, they need people who really understand them. People who know where they're coming from and will fight for what they need. Anyways, sorry for the rant.
Oh, hello, kids.
Hello, middle-aged adult.
Everything all right? Your uncle said you two were going to be knee-deep in trash for a few days.
A few days? That's optimistic. It feels like every time we clear out a drawer, 2 more just appear out of thin air.
Huh. Yes, you got my sympathies. When we emptied Linda's parents' house, oof, I thought we'd have to rent a backhoe.
How is Linda? I feel like I haven't seen her in months.
Good. Yeah, she started working over at the high school as the librarian. Pay's not great, but she gets to see the kids every day, so...
I bet Brendan's thrilled.
Oh, yeah. Happy as any teenager who's got to spend extra time with his mom.
Well, I'll let you work.
No worries. You're not a bother.
Okay. I think we're gonna do the same thing we did last time again. Only this time. I'm a little bit tired. I was going to, but this is actually a good stopping point anyway. I'll see if I can stream again soon. Like, maybe this weekend, maybe not. Only next weekend. So this is probably going to be breaking into parts because these are long streams and I can only handle 2 hours mainly, so we're going to have to catch this up next time. So, like I said, it's 3 chapters, but they're very long, so we're breaking them into, like, parts. So this is a good place to just call it a night, and maybe get back to it maybe tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. So we're gonna test to make sure that everything works. I don't really care if it goes all the way back to the train station. Train station, police station, different station. Okay. Continue. Where does it lead me? Where do you lead me? Okay, that's perfect. It'll lead me right back here, which is perfect, because I really don't mind. I was kind of tired anyway. I might be able to get to redo the stuff I couldn't do. Alright. So, I will exit out of game. And then bring us back in. Okay. So. Oh, I forgot to change the title of this. I am so silly. The whole time. I forgot to change the Twitch title information. I knew I was forgetting something. Took the whole stream. Oh well, I'll edit it later. Like, after the stream. Let's see, this is part 3, technically. Starting chapter 2. Yeah. Oh well. I'll figure it out when I get there. Like, after this, but... Yep, so, mainly it will be either sometime this weekend I'll do the second part of chapter 2, or it might be next week, depending on how I feel. And depending on what's happening this weekend. So, it might be next weekend, because this weekend is my mom's birthday, so I might not do 2 streams on the weekend. So, you might have to wait till next week. So, if it's earlier than that, congratulations, it's a miracle. If not, don't worry about it. We got next Friday or Saturday. So, with that being said, thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for just hanging out, dealing with whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna go relax, get a shower, just try to vibe. Because I've had a long day. I worked, I had food after work, and now I've streamed, and I've played through a game. Which, like I said, I do not mind where we are starting, because I'd rather be that than anything else, to be honest. It works for me. So, next time, we'll be finishing chapter 2. Promise. So, that's all for now. Bye. I'm gonna try that again. That's all for now. See you next stream, everybody. Bye.